Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3. This is DJ Corbin on Renegades Radio. Alright, so what we got here is, so I turn down Face Off. Alright, turn this down so y'all can hear me. This is a recording of me opening up my Vanguard pack. I opened up my primary character, and by the time y'all see this, alright, let's see if I did this right. Duke. Change character. Logout. New character. Oh, do you see where the arrow is? Look. 3 unrestricted slots remaining. I gained 1 with the expansion. I had 2 left over, knowing that I was going to create both a Cardassian and a Jem'Hadar. So new character. Click. Choose your species and career. You know what? Just happened to be a Dominion engineer. I don't play enough engineers. I think I'm going to stick with an engineer. And of course he's male. Because. What's this guy? Male Vanguard. Vanguards are better than regulars. So we're going to go to Vanguards. Go to the race info. Skip ahead. One of the reasons why I play aliens is, one, I get to create the coordinate species, which I've been playing since I was playing tabletop. Traits are already filled out. So your Jem'Hadar Vanguard right here, designed and intended for the most intense combat encounters and feature enhanced space combat techniques. Their enhanced combat training has made them incredibly effective at defeating their opponents through superior offensive capabilities on both ground and in space. Space, bonus weapon damage, critical chance, and crit severity. Ground, bonus damage for ranged weapons, melee attacks, critical severity. Which is kind of cool, because if I intend to be an engineer, I like ground engineers for combat. And it's good that there's some traits that apply in space. Like, so many of your traits don't apply in space once you have a player character. So I think they'll use science for, to protect your ship and crew by weakening your capacity. That's a Cardassian thing to me. I considered using a Riemann science officer, and I actually deleted those characters to make room for an intended expansion I was kind of expecting a year ago. Here it is. I always play tactical. I'm not going to play tactical. I'm going to stick with engineer. So class info. Reroute power to shields. Rotate shield frequency. That's actually kind of handy. Cover shield. Yeah, that's... You got to know how to use that thing. It's really easy to get yourself stuck. EPS power transfer. Support drone fabrication. Canadian inversion. Orbital strike. Miraculous repairs. Engineer proficiency. Engineering fleet. And intrusive energy redirection. Unlocks it honored first. 63, because we got that level boost, right? Intrusive energy redirection can reduce multiple targets' power settings to weapon and auxiliary systems and transfer some of that power to your own weapon and auxiliary systems. Each target affected grants additional power and increase to energy weapon damage up to a maximum of 5 targets. So target self, 2-minute recharge. For 10 seconds up to 5 foes within 5 kilometers. 2 target, minus auxiliary and weapon power, minus 10. 2 self, 5 to 21 auxiliary weapon power based on the number of targets to self, plus 5 bonus energy weapon damage per foe affected. Excellent. Alright, so species and career done. Let's go to next. Jem'Hadar soldier uniform. Edit your appearance. Let's go to Vanguard. Apply. Alright. Let's do the head. Jem'Hadar 3. Let's go. It was kind of snarly. Grumpy even. Keep him. Jem'Hadar scales. Looks, it's kind of a pink purple color. Interesting. Okay, Jem'Hadar scales 1, 2, 3. Let's go subdued. And we've changed color, kind of goldy color, to almost black. Brown. Yeah, let's go. Let's go dark. Eyes, humanoid. Colors we got for eyes. We can go very, very blue. Frightening white. Dark brown. Dark brown? Want to do dark brown or dark blue? Let's go dark brown. Because niche. Head attachment organic. Okay, Vanguard large crest. So we got, what do we got here? Cranium, spikes, spikes, spikes. Vanguard ridges. So we're probably going to keep, that's one up here. Large crest, 2 spikes. Large crest 1. Oh, maybe that one. That one looks more ornate. Vanguard crest. That's kind of bumpy. Gemini cranium. My cranium. I think I'll take this one. It kind of looks like a bird flight. So hairstyle, Gemini long 2. Black. Alright, I'm going to turn you around a bit. None. Gemini. Gemini 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go right to Vanguard. Really long? Long. Let's go really long. Alright, do the jaw spikes. One, two, three. Double rows. Cheek spikes. Cheek spikes looks like a double row plus cheek spikes. 6 just looks like a fringe. So let's go more spikes better. Number 5. Johnny number 5. Let's make them real pale. Or no, let's go put in dark. Or light gray. Let's change that crest around to light gray. It's almost, yeah, it's almost like bone. Okay, here's the fun part. So we got big eyes, big white eyes, eye spacing, eye depth, brow position, brow protrusion, nose width. Yeah, doesn't really matter. Make this all 2.5 just for fun. There you go. Everything's at 2.5. Yeah. So that's the head. Neck length. Don't want it too bulky neck. Torso length, shoulder bulk, chest depth, chest size, shoulder width. You know, just for fun, we'll make him tall and lean. He's already 6'4". How big can he get? 6'7". Let's make him 6'7". Big boy. So rib size, stomach size, hip depth. We'll make these 2. Bulky arms. Set that to 3. Make the shoulders a bit bigger. Bulk, width. Not a huge difference. Hand size, fingers, bulk. Let's set this all to 3, just because. When I play around with the appearance, I kind of get it inspired. Like, what is this guy? Is he a big bruiser? Is he tall? Is he lanky? Is he... Uniform. So we have the Geminar Tactical, we have Geminar Slim. I actually have that on my primary character. Let's look. What do we have available here? Tactical. Bear Geminar, so no one. Very tactical. Stuff that's available. Let's see what options we have under loose. Instead of tactical, I'll go slim. So I'm gonna. This guy is going to be an engineer. Geminar badge. Looks like it all defaults to tactical. I'll just to be difficult, I won't use the neck tube. So you're already in the Geminar boots. Belt. Don't need a belt. Hips. I bought the set on my primary character, kind of had a samurai feel, so I'm just going to go ahead with this guy. Easily half the time I spend on a game is just doing character development. Every character I got kind of their own color scheme. For my primary character, I took the fleet colors for Renegades fleet. I just made them 2 shades darker, and then I made the same basic uniform, and I just changed it to what color variation was assigned. So I would have to do the usual stuff. Loa. Purple. RDI 24. Chest gear. I like change it to one single color and then just go back and forth and see what the color does. There's some people with some really amazing different color variations. I had one guy show up one of my early shows dressed like Green Lantern. I'm like, how did you do that? That's just cool. I was gonna steal his idea too. Like, I'm going to make my characters all look like various Ryan Reynolds movies. And that idea didn't last very long. Alright, so I change everything to I-24, just for fun. It's like a Rob Ross video, right? Just a happy little color here. And a happy upper body armor here. No mistakes, just happy little things. It's a Geminar, he's not supposed to be happy. The hell? So yeah, Geminar Slim. Nothing overly ornate. Now let's see if we can change this to padded gloves. Let's say padded gloves. Let's get rid of the tactical stuff. Geminar 1 or 2. 2. Got more stuff on it. Geminar 2. Geminar 2. Not much difference, eh? Keep it slamming. So arm attachments will arm guard, Geminar tactical. Wait, what was that? Geminar tricorder. That would be more appropriate for an engineer. Bleep bleep. So none. I think I'll leave that stuff off. There's mercenary bandolier. I'll leave it off. No neck tube. Keep the neck tube off. What else we got? Nah, we'll go back to tactical. It's fun to look at all the different stuff. So we'll keep it tactical, he'll be a combat engineer. Dominion Center. None. Backpack Geminar. Arm guard. Switch all that back to tactical. Actually, I'll keep the tricorder on that guy. Chest gear. Tactical. I must ask you a question. Do you like the big boots or the small boots? I don't like using the shortcuts at the very top because it's not 100% accurate sometimes to color off. I just find it much easier to find one color, be consistent, because later on you'll see why I'm going to have all my buffs the same color. There must be conformity. I don't think I'll use that voice. But we will be using the I-24. Chest gear, I-24. Change boots to I-24. It's like 90% of the videos you see are people showing off their gear and I'm showing off my clothes. Because that was in the army. We had lots of stuff to play around with. Alright, there is the guy. Here's our combat engineer. That fixed everything. Yeah, let's see what that is. Purple. Purple of the Jem'Hadar. Purple and green. Jem'Hadar colors. Okay. Next. Enter a name. Oh, what was I going to name him? Kakagi Khan. If I learned how to type. I'll do the biography later. Are you ready? Kakagi is Ojibwe for Raven, and Khan because Khan.
You are my most trusted soldiers. We can't defeat the enemy alone. We'll need the help of old friends and old enemies. We can't win through force of arms. Deception, stealth, and misdirection will help us stay alive. We will use any means necessary to defeat this enemy. Always remember, victory is life.
Dominion Prison Facility.
Several containment cells at this penal installation have been breached. A number of prisoners are attempting to escape. Their likely destination is the shuttle facility and landing area.
Meet up with Beta Squad, hunt down groups of escaped prisoners. There's apparently 5 of them.
Found us! Get up! Run! Well done. You drove the escapees into our fortified position. Victory is life. Our guard unit was decimated during the breakout. We should form a new squad and deal with the remaining escapees. The honor of leadership should be yours.
Oh, I accept. Follow me.
More escapees ahead. They have yet to detect our presence. I recommend we keep it that way.
Agreed. Activate Shroud now.
Excellent. Now you can make a surprise assault.
Bet you didn't see that coming, did you?
Nothing useful in here. We should keep moving.
An additional dose of Ketracel White provides a temporary boost.
When consumed by Gem and Heart, plus 10 all damage for 5 minutes, plus 20% max hit point for 5 minutes, plus 25 increased run speed for 5 minutes, and Empower Shroud for 3 hours of game time.
Boss, we got incoming. That shuttle ready yet?
A large number of prisoners are escaping the facility and heading your way. Stop them. Remember, victory is life.
Your leadership skills are sound. I am Iko Ixdan, and I would be honored to follow you in battle. I offer my service to your unit.
I accept your offer, Iko Ixdan.
You fight well. I see now why the Honored Elder chose you for this duty. I am Rem Taral. It would be good to serve under your command. I offer my services to you and your unit.
Your offer is accepted. Victory is life. You appear to be nobody.
A well-executed operation. You showed initiative and inspired others to follow your lead and achieve success. Your promotion to first is all but assured. All that remains is confirmation from the Vorta commander. I will take you to him now. Follow me.
As you say, Honored Elder.
Take this turbo lift to the bridge. You are to speak to the Vorta known as Wayun. He awaits you there, along with his adjutant, Loris, and a founder. I trust you appreciate the need to report to the lead Vorta as soon as possible. He is not the only one evaluating you.
Understood, Honored Elder.
Prepare the fleet. We need to reach the Bejor system as soon as possible.
Of course, Founder. We'll be ready for transit within the hour. Welcome. Honored Elder Dukan Rex speaks quite highly of you. And after evaluating your latest performance, I can see the praise is well earned. I'm pleased to inform you that the Founders have chosen to bestow the rank of First upon you. May you continue to serve them well.
I shall.
I would expect no less. One more thing. The Founders, in their wisdom, have also granted you the right to report directly to them when necessary. To speak to your gods is quite an honor. Unexpected, perhaps. We live in most unusual times.
Indeed.
The Founders will contact you when they have need of your skills. In the meantime, I suggest you prepare yourself, your unit, and your ship for service. Speak with my adjutant, Loris 4. She'll help you prepare for the challenges ahead in the Alpha Quadrant. Remember, victory is life.
Victory is life.
Greetings, and congratulations on your promotion. I am Loris 4. I will help you maximize your efforts to bring glory to the Founders. Head to the requisitions room across the hall. Someone will assist you. While you're there, you may also wish to acquire a different vessel or switch the ship you'll command. Each ship requires certain bridge officers to function efficiently. Be certain you have the officers you need before heading out. Report to Ayun when you are ready to depart. He will distribute the Ketracel White for your unit at that time. Exit the way you came in. Turn right, then head left and enter requisitions.
Breaking character, you can see you start off with a Gemini Escort, T5 upgrade. You already started at Mark 12 gear. Yeah, you start off with Gemini gear, which is really nice. And then eventually when I upgrade, or if I get better stuff, I can always move this stuff to visuals. Like so. You know, my primary character. You've seen some of my, I guess one of my earliest videos, I actually see some of the Gemini stuff. So there's your omnidirectional. There's a little fighter. So we'll close that. Let's see what we got over here. Choir ships. Congratulations on your promotion. First, Loris is cleared to select a ship to command. There are several impressive vessels to choose from. Take a look at the store. The starships that are approved for your rank are listed there. If you have previously purchased other ships, you can gain access to them here. Let's browse the starships. And where's my rank? Honored first. You're already at 60. Yay. Available. I think just for fun, we'll start with the escort. Gemini warship. Heavy Raider. Neat. And in future videos, we'll, there's your small vessel already purchased. Your Heavy Raider. So it's very tack oriented. You can see by the consoles, 5 tack consoles, 4 forward weapons, 2 aft weapons. That's a forward firing. And it's only got 2 engineer consoles, maybe not suitable for an engineer, but hey, why not? Here's your Vanguard warship. Consoles, 5 tactical. Basically the reverse of this one, somewhat. Let's move ahead here. Dreadnought cruiser. Clearly that's a cruiser, so that's probably going to be used for endgame for an engineer, but nobody says you have to. Vanguard carrier. I'm starting to... I'm coming around just to carriers. I use them on my Dreadnought. You can see there's... gray's universal, blue is science. You can see the little icon right in the middle. It's purple and blue, so that's a science / intel. Cool. And 1 engineer, 1 tactical station. Bump ahead. Here's your escort. So this is pretty basic. You have 4 engineering consoles, usually used up by universals. 4 tactical consoles, 3 science, 2 device slots, shield modifier, 1. It's already purchased. You have 2 tactical. If I look carefully, you look very carefully at the screen. The Dominion symbol, the red one's obviously tactical. It's got 2 little hash marks. So that means it's a lieutenant. I almost said lieutenant because I'm Canadian. I have to say lieutenant. And it looks like a commander tactical. So let's start with that one. And maybe we'll go through all the different ships. I know there's people doing all sorts of different videos on everything. So I'm just, this is the role playing part of it. Just for shits and giggles. Yeah, there's no lower ranking ships. So for the purpose of the trade, we'll go for the T5U. See what we've got for inventory. Nothing! They've got nothing. Let's back over here. Talk to your ship manager. Stats. Loadouts. Visuals. Starship mastery. So almost immediately we're going to get precise weapon systems plus 5 accuracy. Tactical maneuvers plus 5 defense. Plus 10 kinetic, plus 10 engineer. Engineer. Have another drink. And devastating weaponry, plus 2.5 critical chance. So not bad. You see all this stuff here? That's all going to go. That's all going to eventually go. These are all going to be locators. These are like little extras, but primarily you got your go-to universal consoles you can use here. So that is for someone else to do. I think it's already upgraded actually, because we already have access to Starship Mastery Unlocks. It's already upgraded. We don't have to do that anymore. And there's your dry dock. So since I have room, wait, how many active spots do I have? Active ship slots 8, dry dock 10. Let's go ahead and get our Gemini ships. We'll unpack them later, then we'll play around. So all ranks. When in doubt, scroll all the way to the side. 4th, master first, tier 6. All ranks. So carrier free. Dreadnought cruiser free. Vanguard warship free. Vanguard heavy raider free. And we already have the fighter. So we close that. There's method to my madness. In case you're wondering, the accent is going to be a combination of a slight Australian accent. I'm trying to mimic the Sith Marauder from Old Republic. So use. Done. Use. Well, that's a really creative name. Use. And use. Done. And I'll gem in our Vanguard starships. So I don't know if I can use this on the ship I've got right now. So let's, for the sake of argument, we're going to take everything off. There's a hangar. Can't use that yet. Dominion, targeting, synchronizer, all gem in our Vanguard starships. Still a little experiment here. Let's take this guy off here. You notice that the free ships are only at Mark 10. Let's see here. Class requirements not met. So, we'll get back to that. This one will probably be, has to be replaced with, see, it actually says in the name, Gemini Vanguard Dreadnought Cruiser. Vanguard Warship. Escort. That's your current one. Notice it doesn't say Vanguard. You'll also notice that in a future video, when I switch to the crossfield on my science officer, it says like Spearhead. It doesn't say Vanguard anymore, and kind of sucks. I like the name Vanguard. And the Gemini Vanguard carrier. So when I'm done running through everything, we switch to the Vanguard ships. You get to use all these. So I'm going to just save myself some grief. Put that back there. So once this guy's leveled up into the unlock, I'm going to toss it, unload everything, put it onto the next cruiser or the rest starship in sequence, level them all up till you get account-wide reclaim lock. Complete this tier of Starship Master allowed to claim this starship on any character on this account. My coordinates will have Vanguard ships. Team synergy itself now is within 10 kilometers. Apply a lesser version of team ability effects. Tricks of the trade. Activate auxiliary power to the structural integrity field or any miracle worker bridge officer ability grants. Minus 20 weapon power cost for you yourself and allies within 7.5 kilometers for 15 seconds. So I don't have any miracle worker bridge officer. I'm gonna have to think. Here's where you think ahead and you look at what am I going to need. At least one of your Gemma buffs should have miracle worker somewhere. Just thinking ahead. And then finally the dampen energy signature, stealth damage minus threat for hangar pets after activating intel bridge officer abilities or mask energy signature. So again, you want to think ahead and say, I'm going to need at least one intel officer, I'm going to need at least one miracle worker officer. I'm already thinking ahead to that. Not a big deal to need a temporal agent, not a big idea to think ahead to what you're going to need, especially consoles. What am I doing here? Prompt, see the four. Here's your cruiser, there's a broadsider. Heavy raider. I think I might like this guy. I'm gonna like this guy. So there's 4 forward weaponry, 2 aft. When I ran a beam squad, I liked having the 3 and 4 of the destroyer, and I had the battle cruiser has 4 forward and 3 in the back. No, 5 forward. So I could have 4 beams and a torpedo. That was canon. That worked out great. And now we have the Vanguard warship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. This is your battle cruiser. So here's probably where combat engineer, like your tactical range engineers, this is close to a battle cruiser you're going to get. I can foresee this one being my primary ship. Then you have your Vanguard carrier if you want to run around in aft weaponry. This is... I don't know how I feel about a carrier having 2 aft weaponry, 2 forward. So this says like it moves forward into battle, not too much on broadsiding. Hangar pets are going to get really, like Vanguard gunboats. Those are big ass ships.